Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we got some good old WestJet. This Markiplier situation is insane, and the only thing that I can potentially think that this can possibly be about would have to be the movie Iron Lung. And the only thing that comes to mind is salty, movie critics being angry that Markiplier's movie succeeding while whatever the new modern agenda fucking slot movie isn't succeeding. So yeah, let's see what's up.
Massive day for the unemployed. Markiplier is in big trouble.
Markiplier
released this movie Iron Lung, and instead of going through
of course it's about oh wow, who could have guessed it was about Iron Lung.
Hollywood, he self-funded it. But the powers at be
yeah. Where they're like trying to like keep it from like actually being on the top charts, which is fucking wild to me. What movies even are those? Send help. Okay, let's see. Send help. I'm looking at the poster and that already, yeah. Meet Linda Little Liddy. What the fuck? She's from the strategy and planning. What the fuck? What? Fuck does that even mean? Not gonna lie, I'm looking at the images of just a basic Google search of Send Help, and it genuinely does not look like an interesting movie. Let's see, what the fuck is Melania? Melania. Swear to God, if Trump's wife is what pops up. Come on. Come on. Of course it's fucking Trump's wife. There's no shot it's an actual fucking movie about Melania. Oh my God, it is. Bruh. That's so stupid. Bro, not gonna lie. Oh my God, this is like Michelle Obama all over again. Like, who gives a fuck who Melania is? Genuinely. Like, let's be real. No one gave a shit about her for fucking 8 years ago when Trump was in office during his first term. Why the fuck do people suddenly care about Melania now? It like makes no, like I said, it feels like another Michelle Obama situation just for the right, where it's like, oh, the wife's getting all this notoriety, but it's only because of her husband's position. And it's like, okay. My literal question is who asked for this movie? Like, I'm genuinely curious, who's like the target audience for this movie? For it to be produced by, Amazon. Oh, of fucking course. Meanwhile, you look at the screenshots for like Iron Lung, the movie. Bro, it already looks so fucking much cooler. Like, the posters alone look so fucking dope. Computer. No. Okay. Might be. Okay, it's just Google. I was like, please, no, don't tell me you froze on me already. Come on, Google, don't be stupid. Why are you stupid? But yeah, all right. The gist of it is the Iron Lung screenshots and like that they have just if you do the simple image Google search of Iron Lung movie, it already looks far more interesting than both of these movies. And don't even get me started on fucking Avatar.
apparently removed him from the daily domestic chart despite his movie performing exceptionally well. This is hilarious. They took Iron Lung off the charts. I don't think they liked my #1 movie in America, Victory Laps, haha. But really, it's all good. I fully expected said help to pass the movie eventually, and I'm just so happy to be able to do this at all. So second place behind a legend is fine with me. Thank you all so much for making it such an unbelievable weekend.
fucking
I couldn't be
K.
happier. So the movie that took his place is Melania, a movie about
All right. Good thing I paused the recording. My fucking browser crashed. That's lovely. Anyway, it looks like everything's running fine. You have fucking 64 gigs of RAM. How are you shitting the bed with memory? Oh my god. Gotta love computers.
They took Iron Lung off the charts. I don't think they liked my #1 movie in America, Victory Laps, haha. But really, it's all good. I fully expected said help to pass the movie eventually.
Alright, I'm real with you. I don't think Send Help would have passed this Iron Lung at all. Not gonna lie. Like, bro, I forgot what movie it outsold, but it outsold a movie that it was competing with in less theaters. Like, that's so funny to me, you know?
Eventually, and I'm just so happy to be able to do this at all. So second place behind a legend is fine with me. Thank you all so much for making it such an unbelievable weekend. I couldn't be happier. So the movie that took his place is Melania, a movie about Donald Trump's wife, and nobody cares.
Shit.
Was that the bite of 6-7?
Yeah. I think Hollywood is scared. A movie made by a YouTuber had a better turnout than their movies with overused actors.
Well, yeah, no shit. You know, Markiplier didn't sacrifice a goat or, you know, children at the altar of Hollywood, at the satanic altar of Hollywood. So why would they not be scared at the fact that an independent film made by a YouTuber succeeded far more than anything they've ever done? This literally proves that, you know, a movie made with passion by a fan, it will succeed way more than anything they produce. Like, who knows? Like, this might encourage other people to go out and make their own movies of video games they want to see adapted in the big screen. You know? Who knows? We could get a Hollow Knight movie out of this. You know? How dope would that be, now that I think about it? A fucking Hollow Knight movie? Are you kidding me? Dark Souls movie would also go hard, in my opinion. Bro, imagine a live action fucking Bloodborne movie directed by levievt. That would go hard. I'd feel like the lore meister himself directing a movie. I feel like that would go so hard. But that's just me. You know, that's just me. Some people might share a different opinion, and that's fine. They might think someone else is better, and I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. If they are, they are.
Movie was great, Mark. Don't let anyone dim your sparkle. They don't want to admit that a YouTuber brought an independent film to theaters across the planet on word of mouth alone, and not the traditional method of spelling billions to bribe them. They are also probably embarrassed how much money the film made and want to pretend it never happened. You know what? To be fair, YouTube movies were complete booty cheeks before. Like,
bro, let's be real. The issue with these is that they were fucking produced shittily by dumbasses. Like, let's be fucking real. Like, there were some really fucking good shows. The issue is they were doing the Netflix strat without having the actual ability to pull it off, you know? Netflix has made its money to where if they release slop, they can recover financially from it by releasing something good. YouTube doesn't have that luxury, you know? And in my opinion, it's exactly what killed the entire YouTube Red stuff. Because how many actual like bro, the PewDiePie, I thought PewDiePie was supposed to get like what, a show or a movie, some shit, and I think he did. I forget what PewDiePie did. I think if he did get it, he got like one season and he really loved it and he wanted to continue doing it. Then they said no, but then they again did a whole bunch of this shit and the thinning. Okay, dog. Oh, this already looks so gay. This already looks so fucking shit. Like I said, but there were so many good shows. Like, bro, in my opinion, there were so many good shows that didn't deserve to get like fucked on YouTube Red. Like, Vanos's fucking Paranormal Action Squad, bro. That shit, in my opinion, deserved so much more than what it got, man. Ah, it's such a shame.
The Logan Paul movie. The budget to make Iron Lung was also reportedly around $3 million, which is very low compared to Hollywood standards. There is no denying that this movie was doing exceptionally well numbers-wise, but the reviews were mixed. There was a very large disparity between critics.
Like I said, let me guess, it's just primarily critics being salty that the movie's producing so much better than anything Hollywood has released. I can guarantee that that's all it is at the end of the day. Because that's always what it is, you know? When the fans love something, the critics have to hate it. When the critics love something, 99% of the time, the fans are going to hate it because it was made specifically to appease critics, not to actually, you know, for the average Joe to go sit down and watch and enjoy. Only ever so rarely do critics and fans get along. And that goes for both sides, not just positive reviews or negative. It goes for both. Very rarely do both critics and you know, and the fans get along. And I mean, this is an example of them getting along, and this is an example of them not getting along. Just look at FNAF. The fucking critics butchered FNAF. They hated FNAF, yet all the fans loved it. You know, the critics said, oh, it was filled with too many references that they didn't get. Meanwhile, what did fans say? Oh, they loved every single reference. They got every single one. And their only complaint was that there wasn't more references, I think. You know, so fans loved it. So it's like, at the end of the day, if the fans love it, it's probably good. It's probably worth watching.
Reviews. Even Mr. Beast chimed in. Markiplier's Iron Lung earns 50% critic score and 90% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. What are your thoughts on the film, now playing exclusively in theaters? This is the problem with Rotten Tomatoes. It's literally only 10 critics that gave it the 50%. The sample size is too small, and why I think the...
Wait, so it's 10 critics and only... Well, what we saw when he showed it earlier was 14 critics at 33. Like, bro, you're telling me that out of 10 before, 5 were like, no, this is ass? And then that number went up to like, what? 8? 9, I'd say? Like, bro.
Popcorn score is a better metric if you're trying to see if something is worth watching, IMO. IMDb absolutely mugs. Hate to say it, but it's true. Again, for a debut YouTuber movie, 6.8 IMDb is an incredibly good score.
Bad.
The Melania movie had a 1.3. Markiplier went live yesterday with a brief emergency meeting addressing everything.
First off, right now, as you're watching it, guess what? We're still the #1 movie in America.
Let's go! No one deserves this more than him.
By much.
Jacksepticeye is actually a YouTube legend, man.
Of a feud with Disney, if we're going to be perfectly honest with ourselves.
Markiplier versus Disney is like PewDiePie versus T-Series.
This morning.
Oh my god. Oh, bro. I might get crucified for this, but the fact that we used to think that shit was fucking gas back in the day. Now it's like, oh my god, it's so cringe. It's so bad. Oh my god, I can't believe we used to think that was good. Oh man, like bitch lasagna. Oh man, I was in fucking school when that came out. Shit, I feel old. Oh man, I was in high school when bitch lasagna came out. I remember all that T-Series shit. Simpler times. Simpler times is all I'll say.
After I had learned that the Iron Lung was missing from the top charts, we were still number one
Get fucked.
by 600,000.
I don't want to get
Let's
off
go.
territorial, but it does
Fuck is
seem that
this?
Hollywood doesn't like independent indie movies being released. This guy said a Markiplier was able to film this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Bro, I've seen that. I don't know where I saw that, but I saw that somewhere and I was like, bro, that's so hilarious because it's so true.
Disney, who's gonna stop me? Mark. Hello, everyone. My name is Markiplier. It really doesn't matter if Iron Lung stays number one. The fact that an independent project could go toe-to-toe with a multi-million-dollar company for even a day is amazing. And this story was going so crazy, even Internet Jesus chimed in.
Oh,
When I say
God.
Hollywood, what's the first thing you think of?
Yeah.
Iron Lung, which is Markiplier's debut film here, his directorial debut, has already done over $20 million in the box office and has been the number one movie through the weekend.
Let's be real. Even if this movie was fucking ass, all right, I feel like it would have still grossed that much money and fans still would have liked it just because it's Markiplier's first film. You know what? I'd share that sentiment, you know? Even if that, I haven't seen it, I want to go watch it. But like, if I go watch it, like, obviously it's a good movie. But even if it was a bad movie, I would still go. I'd still watch it to support my man Mark. And I feel like a lot of people share that same sentiment. So even if it wasn't a good movie, it would still be. I still feel like it would break top 5. You know, the fact that it is a good movie makes it number 1. But I feel like it would still be like top 5, top 3, just because. I mean, come on, let's be real. It could be bad, but there's no way in hell it's millennia bad. Okay.
These zombies at the top of the food chain probably don't like that a YouTuber just came in there and ate their lunch.
So the funny thing is, Markiplier himself didn't really think much of it when his movie got removed. He sort of wrote it off as a glitch. And then the next day it was still gone, and Markiplier was suspicious. You know, he suspected some foul play. Not to be political, but who the hell wants to watch a movie about a woman? What is she gonna do, the dishes?
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Anyway,
20 days. The fuck did that say? 20 days to some shit? Where are you? Where are you, Red Bar? The fuck does that say? It says 20 days to history. What the fuck does that even mean?
jokes aside, Mr. Beast was incredibly supportive. Love it when people take a risk and it works out. Rooting for him. My channel strives off hatred.
This guy's channel runs on hatred.
But this is a very positive story. I just didn't think it was possible. I just don't want you guys to ever think it's impossible. I watched Iron Lung. All I gotta say was the 50 minutes scene with Jacksepticeye was a bit much, but I understand that it was important to the game's lore. Markiplier's Iron Lung removed from box office charts. Returns making 7 times. NBC News. How a YouTuber's self-financed horror film became a surprise hit. The movie Send Help and
Bro, if you know anything about Markiplier fans, you shouldn't be surprised that it's a hit at the box office in terms of money. You should not. You should 28. Wait. So Send Help tops with 28. Iron Lung launches with 21.5. Like, bro, this is the top. This is Send Help's top was 28 mil. Iron Lung's launch made 21.5 mil. Yeah, no, Iron Lung deserves to be at that number 1 spot.
Topping Iron Lung with a $28 million debut, but $21 million for an indie film is incredible. No, it's literally going neck and...
all right, never mind. I'm stupid. I didn't see that it said 28 million debut. Never mind. Scratch everything I just said like a moron.
neck with a movie with a $40 million production budget. The lead role in The Hunger Games also gave Iron Lung a bit of a review. I have never seen this guy wear something other than a white shirt, man. This gotta be an imposter.
I enjoyed it. I don't think it's perfect or anything.
The fuck's with the ugly Christmas sweater in February, man? Bro. Why are you wearing the Oreo shirt, the Oreo ugly sweater, man? It's Black History Month. Bro, not gonna lie, I completely forgot it was Black History Month.
But I do think it's a very, very strong debut here for a self-financed and distributed YouTuber movie.
And the reason I even brought this up is because Markiplier left a comment on this video. This is so nice of you, dude. I know I don't say it enough or maybe ever, but I respect the hell out of you. You taking a chance and speaking your mind on these projects has truly meant the world to me, and I know I can trust you'll always keep it real with your thoughts. I know it's got flaws, and I'm always grateful for an assist to stare them dead in the eye, but to say such nice things too. You don't know what that means to hear. I've never told you this, but the Starforge PC you sent me was the first computer in my render farm and the best performing. Greatest PCs a gamer could buy. This is enough to make a grown man cry.
This movie sucks. Straight up, this movie is not good. Iron Lung, directed by Markiplier himself, is certainly one of the movies of all time.
Who the f is that guy?
I'm sorry, bro, but you're alone on this one.
And as much as I love Markiplier and everything that he's done for my life, holy shit, that movie sucked. For those of you who don't know, the movie Iron Lung is an adaptation of the actual game, Iron Lung. Now, I've never played Iron Lung.
Is this guy being a bit too abrasive?
Okay, first and foremost, how are you gonna criticize the movie if you haven't played the game? Especially criticizing it negatively. Like, bro, at least when people Iron Lung's 50% off, that's so hilarious. But at least when people criticize a movie that's adapted from a books, it's because they've read the books and they criticize the things that the movie's changed. What exactly are you going to criticize here, my guy? You don't even know the source material. Bruh. Like, bro, you already see, like, bro, the top comment on Iron Lung, it's so hilarious. January 11th. Very good, but very short game. I'm mostly worried about how the movie will manage to drag this into 2 hours long. Edit. Guys, I watched the movie. It adapts the game pretty well, actually, and it didn't feel overly long. Yeah. Yeah, that's the top review on Steam, by the way. But do go on, my guy, about how you, who has not played the game, are going to criticize Markiplier's adaptation of the game when he literally played it, and that's what inspired him to make the movie. Go on, my friend.
You know, I can't really judge here because I haven't seen the movie myself yet, but...
The only pros that I can really give this movie is the visual effects, and that's it. Everything else was low-key ass. I'm not gonna...
This guy must run off hatred too now. Let's get to some positivity and hear it from the horse's mouth himself.
So this is funny. This is on Friday. The box office numbers. I'm number one.
Yo.
Right? I said it. It was very funny. I knew that Sam Raimi's movie was going to pass me eventually by the end of the weekend, but I was like, haha, I'm number one. But then I didn't see this yesterday, but here's Saturdays. So this is Saturday, right? I swear I was on this
Little
list.
bitches.
But Iron Lung isn't here anymore. There's no numbers for Iron Lung. They took me off the chart.
Fucking cowards. The goddamn cowards were too scared to show the truth. The guy. Well, at it again, manipulating the media, changing the narrative.
I thought, hey, maybe that's a fluke. maybe there's something wrong, but your son reports the day before his numbers. I'm gone. I'm not even above Hamnet. I'm nowhere. Zootopia's back up here. Avatar's up here. Melania's up here. I feel like I should just, like, maybe I'd be fine with here. I'd be fine with being on the chart.
The fact that Melania is beating Avatar.
Yeah, that's wild.
Here. Avatar fell off Hollywood when they saw a YouTuber made more than their studios. Melania being...
Bro, I find it funny. I didn't even realize that. How the fuck did Avatar perform worse than Melania? How did Melania perform better than Avatar? How did Melania even break top 100?
Up there just proves this list is rigged. This isn't even making a statement. Who wants to watch a politics movie, bro? Imagine Joe Biden in theaters, or God forbid, Jill Biden.
The rewards from burning yourself at both ends to try to make something, it's just the unquenchable thirst to do it all over again. And that's
Oh,
Reminds me of the book.
oh, please make more movie adaptations. Please, please, please. We know you'll keep it. We know you'll be the Henry Cavill of the YouTuber movies adaptations. You'll be faithful, bro. A Markiplier adaptation of fucking um imagine Markiplier a live action adapting Getting Over It with Benny Bonnet. I feel like that would be so funny. Oh, I feel like that'd be so hilarious.
Crime and Punishment. Suffering is what makes life real. And yeah, I know, I'm really performative. I started reading before bed. Straight up, drop me some books.
Yo.
Literally anything. Classics, philosophy, whatever. This isn't me trying to be gay or like virtuous or something, but even 10 pages a night, it goes a long way. It'll compound and make your life better. Subscribe if my channel
Alright, I got a book for you, buddy.
runs on hatred.
It's called the Bible, anyways. Oh man, of course it's about Iron Lung, bro. They're just salty that Markiplier, you know, was able to just slap Hollywood like that. It goes to show that you don't need the Jews' money to make it big, to make an amazing movie. You know? Oh, this is so stupid. Why? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, get the fuck off Google. Bro, I love how if you have a VPN, you have to fucking, man, fucking, that's the case, change what I'm using as a fucking search engine. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Anyways, what I was saying. Oh yeah, he didn't have to use the money of Hollywood and whatnot. There we are. I'll set fucking DuckDuckGo as my default if you're gonna be fucking annoying. You know? So yeah, so it's very nice to see that a independent, actual indie film can actually perform with the big boys. This is literally, funny enough, this is literally just a repeat of David. If you think about it, David destroyed whatever was competing with it, whatever Disney slop was competing with it at the time. It just obliterated it. It's the same thing here. And with no backing from Hollywood, all completely independent. Why? Because David is a Christian movie. So yeah, it's the story of David, you know, from the Bible, the Old Testament. So yeah, you know, they're not going to support that shit. But it's just funny how we can see just, oh my god, just Hollywood gets shafted like this is always nice. But anywho, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one later.